Hi, it's Carl here again from Buzz Website Design and Marketing. And today I want to just talk through a question which is asked of us on a very regular basis. And that revolves around the number of marketing channels that you should actually be trying to use to reach your potential customers. And just like many things in life, there are multiple possible answers to this. There isn't really a one-size-fits-all. But typically, what we say to people is that as long as you're reaching your target market and you're putting out consistent messages out there in a number of different formats, then to some extent the exact number really doesn't count. However, one thing I do normally say to people is that you should definitely mix up your marketing. You should never ever, when you're in business, rely on just one, two or even three different methods of getting and keeping customers. You should always be looking at anywhere between 6 and 12 depending on what kind of business you have and how much time you have available, how much money you have to spend on marketing and reaching those customers. Now you might think that between 6 and 12 is a lot and you couldn't possibly manage all of those, but there's a rationale here that goes something like this. If you've got 1, 2 or 3 marketing channels to reach and bring in your potential customers, and one of those marketing channels suddenly fails, then all of a sudden you've got a major problem because your income and your ability to generate customers and leads has dropped quite significantly. However, if you have, say, 6, 7, 8, 9 or 10 marketing channels, if one of them drops off or even 2 of them drops off, you haven't got such a massive impact on your ability to win customers. So the next question is, well, if we've got to aim at, say, 10 marketing channels, what on earth can we do? I mean, are there 10 marketing methods out there? Well, of course there are. There's things like social media. In our website design business, we spend an awful lot of time on LinkedIn. Why? Because it's a key marketing channel for us, because it's business to business. However, we don't spend a huge amount of time on Facebook because that's more of a business to consumer channel. Not saying it's not got relevance to our business, but we go, as all marketing should go, where our clients are. You should not be putting marketing message out where your clients are just not. That would make no sense, but surprisingly a lot of people do it. Okay, so that's just one. We do email marketing, we have our website, we write blogs, we write articles, and that's just online. Those are the electronic marketing methods you can use. You've also got pay-per-click, whether that's advertising on Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, Google advertising, all of these different things. That's another channel you can use. You could do some postal marketing as well, grossly underused, and we are going to come on to that in a future post. You can also do something like networking. Networking is a big one. A lot of small businesses go do networking events. They go out, they hand out business cards, they collect business cards. On top of the networking, you can do follow-ups. That's another channel, simply because so few people do it. You could go to trade shows and local business events like that and exhibit, try and win customers. You can advertise in local magazines, the local Chamber of Commerce magazines. You can do all sorts of different things. And right there, I've just probably given you 8, 10 different channels, and that's before we even start on the more complex automated marketing stuff. So if you really start to think about it, getting it together, 10-ish marketing channels really shouldn't be that difficult. But the key is this, is that when you get all of this lot together, you need to be consistent. You can't do something 1 month, the poke it with a stick method, and then come back to it a couple of months later, unless you know it's working. Always test and measure. As I said in a previous video, always test and measure. If it doesn't particularly work, you either need to scrap it or change it. Okay, test and measure. So don't put all your eggs in one basket, or 2 or 3 baskets. Spread them around. Get those marketing messages out there. Now, I know this is hard. And I know that we've only got a limited number of time every single day, and as I've said before, you should be doing some kind of marketing every single day, even if it's just for 20 minutes. Do something, because the long-term survival of your business depends on your ability to get and keep customers. Even just remarketing to existing customers is another marketing channel. Encouraging them to buy something else, encouraging them to upgrade for what they've already bought is another marketing channel. And there's nothing to stop you doing that. Referral marketing is another one that's just come into my head. Okay, we don't do nearly enough on referrals in our business yet. We have a plan for tackling that, but we don't do enough yet. Okay, so there's all these different things you can do. Now there is a warning here, and as with a lot of things, you can do too much. You can go out there and you can have 20 different marketing channels, but I would always say, can you, in all honesty, legitimately manage properly and monitor properly all of those channels? So let me give you a methodology here. Start with the marketing channels you know you can do. But that should be based on where your clients hang out, what's going to reach them most effectively and most efficiently. Okay? So start right there. Pick on those handful of different channels that are going to work for you. And that could be Facebook marketing, that could be pay-per-click on email, on Google rather, or on other search engines. That could be email marketing, could be going to networking events. Okay? It could be postal marketing. So pick on those handful that work. Test the response. Make sure that the channels that you're using are getting the response you're after. And if they're not, you need to change something. And it could well be that after a few changes, you need to think, yeah, you know what, that one isn't working. Let's ditch it in favour of something else. At some point, you may have to make that decision. We do, with what we do. And then the next point is then, once you've tested that response, do more. If it produces the response you want for the price that you want, or time effort that you want to pay, then do more. If you want to scale your business, want to grow your business, just do more. Don't reinvent anything. If it works, keep doing it and scale it up. Real quite straightforward. Far too many people in business find a good marketing channel and then they decide to start messing with it. No. If it works and it's profitable, just do more. Don't change, do more. You can tweak it, test it, but test it small. Okay. So the thoughts are this. Okay. Pick the channels that work for you. Pick a good number of channels, somewhere between 6 and 12 channels, so that if one or two drop off, you haven't lost everything. And be good, be consistent, and work with those and go forward. But above all, don't overcommit to everything, but don't undercommit to marketing channels as well. Go where your clients are. So I hope that's been useful, and look forward to working with you and seeing you next time. Bye for now.